Hello everyone. Today we are going to see parsing in compiler design, and we will start with top-down parsing. First of all, we will start with top-down parsing, then we will cover its various types, and then we will move to bottom-up parsing. Okay, so let us start with top-down parsing. Okay, first of all we will see its introduction, then we will go far. So first of all, what is parsing? Parsing, that means you have been given a grammar, and using that grammar you need to derive or generate or form a sentence or input string. So parsing is also known as syntax analysis or hierarchical analysis. Hierarchical analysis because parse tree is constructed, that is parse tree is hierarchical in nature, and syntax analysis, as we do in English, against English grammar we try to check whether sentence that has been formed or grammatically right or wrong. So if it is grammatically right, we will say its syntax is right, that means parsing is successful, otherwise wrong. Okay, on other way we can define parsing as to generate or derive input string using given grammar. Okay, as we generate sentences using English grammar. Okay, so if sentence syntactically right, that means parsing is successful, otherwise there is error. Let's see, taking a suitable example, a general definition of top down parsing. Okay, in top down parsing, parse tree is constructed from root towards leaf. Okay, and your input is string, of which we need to check syntax. It is scanned from left to right. Okay, this is your input string, and we can also say top down parsing can be viewed as left mode derivation of input string. So it is great question actually. Sometime it is asked in various competitive exam which type of derivation used in top down parsing. So throughout entire top down parsing, left mode derivation is used. Okay, so now we will try to understand taking a suitable example. This is your input string, and you need to check whether syntactically this is right or wrong. If this is syntactically right, it means we can generate using this grammar, and this is grammar against which you need to check its syntax. Okay, so because top down parsing, it start with start symbol of grammar, and using its various production rule we try to generate input string, that is w. Okay, and parse tree is constructed in top down manner also, where s is root node. Okay, and a leaf node is all terminals of string. Okay, let's see how it happens. So this is your input string, and you need to construct a parse tree or check its syntax. So first of all, parsing in top down parsing always start with start symbol, and input pointer will point to, just a moment, at the starting of parsing input pointer will point to this and this terminal, and it will scan from left to right one terminal at a time. So start with the start symbol s is start symbol, and we are having only one alternate of s, that is s can generate a term only what, a, b and c. Okay, in this entire term what is leftmost variable, a. So a can generate d or a. We are having two alternative, and we want to match what, d. So definitely we will not opt a, there is a possibility d can match a, so we will expand a by d. Okay, d, fine. Now in this entire term d is leftmost variable, so we can expand d using d because it has been given there, it can generate a small d, so this d. So d has been matched. Now input pointer will move to b. Okay, input pointer will move to b. So in term d, b, c, B is leftmost variable, so we can expand it. So we can generate B, so at the place of B we can put what? Small b, and you can clearly see this B has been matched. Okay, now pointer will move to C. Okay, so in term D, B, C, C is only variable, so we can expand C using a small c, so capital C can generate a small c. Okay, so this is tree data structure. You can see this is your input string D, B, C, that means this is your W, input string W, and this is your start symbol of grammar. Okay, and parse_t, as you can see in this example, parse_t has been constructed in top down manner. Okay, so this is general form of top down parsing where we have used leftmost derivation. Okay, so now you can see more about top down parsing. Top down parsing is having three types. Okay, one type is known as recursive descent parsing, second is known as predictive parsing, that is transition diagram based, and third one is known as non-recursive predictive parsing, that is table driven. Fine. So first of all we will see recursive descent parsing. This is first type of top down parsing and how it is implemented. In recursive descent parsing you have been given a grammar, and for each non-terminal, okay, there is a procedure. Fine. And execution start with start symbol of grammar, that means with procedure that represent start symbol of grammar. And generally suppose you are opting this production rule, so algo would work in this fashion. Okay, void a, this is for variable, and this is your alternative, it is having k variables, so we will use loop I equal 1 to k. Okay, if xi is non-terminal, in that case we will call procedure for xi. Okay, if xi is equal to current input symbol, then we will move input to next symbol, that means ip++, otherwise error. Okay, so in this way algorithm is implemented for recursive descent parsing. And but in recursive descent parsing we can face two problems. Okay, one is known as the backtracking. First of all we will try to understand backtracking. Okay, and second is infinite loop. First of all try to understand how backtracking problem arises in non-recursive descent parsing. Okay, suppose this is your input string and you need to construct a parse_t using leftmost derivation. So we have been given as producing a small c a d. Okay, so this is a tree for this production rule. Now input pointer is pointing to this c. Okay, so this c has been matched, that's why input pointer plus plus, it will come at this place, that means at a. Now this is only variable to expand. Now a can generate ab and ab. Okay, so if we opt ab, because compiler in this type of compiler can see only one terminal, starting terminal of alternative. Okay, so here is a, here is a. If compiler opt this alternative, so what would happen? Now you want to match a. Okay, c has been matched and again a would be matched. Now input pointer will point to d. Okay, but here we have b, so here parsing failed because we cannot generate string cad, because we are generating string cabd, that is not cad. So compiler will backtrack at place where it had opted current alternative, and current alternative it had opted ab. So what would happen? At place of ab, compiler will backtrack at point where it has opted ab, and it will use other, that means available alternative, that is a. Okay, now you can see we are having cad and again we are having cad. In this way you can generate cad, but here you can see compiler and